Good afternoon. I am Blanche Hughes. I serve as the Vice President of Student Affairs, and it's my honor to welcome you to Colorado State University. Congratulations, class of 2019. Based on my experience as a student and as a parent, and the experiences of other students and families that I have spoken with over the years, I know that you all are experiencing many different emotions at this time. Some of you are ready to go. You are anxious to get to class and start your new academic journey. You said your goodbyes to family and friends and are ready to move on. You love meeting all the new people, and you are wondering when you will sleep because there are just so many cool people and new things to do and learn. Okay? Others of you may feel confused. You want to be here, but you are already missing home, your family, friends, pets. You are both excited and a little worried about what this new place will mean for you. Some of you may just be scared, even though you are trying to fake it. Too many people, too loud, in a room that has a very small closet, a roommate that you're not quite sure about, or they're not quite sure about you, just a bit overwhelmed. And some of you may have felt all of these emotions at some point today. But if you start to doubt whether CSU is the right place for you, if you start to wonder if you can make it here, I ask you to think about your journey up to this point. I want you to think about how courageous you all are. And when you start to doubt yourself, call on your courage to keep going. Being courageous is a term that we often do not think about, but isn't it empowering? It allows us to go beyond what we know, and it has gotten you here today. So as you start your journey here at Colorado State, I want you to continue to be courageous. Be courageous enough to ask for help when you need it. Use your courage to provide support when others need it. Be courageous enough to meet your faculty members, all of the students on your floor, join a club or organization, maybe get a job on campus. Be willing to learn new things, make new friends, and embrace new perspectives. Remember your support system that helped you get here. You still need these people, your family and friends, as you start to build additional support networks here on campus. Being courageous means that you are willing to share your experiences with them, at least most of your experiences. But it also means that you should not be afraid to let them know when you need support, when you make a mistake and need their love and advice, when you are lonely and need to hear their voices or see their faces. For your family and special friends, a simple thanks will carry them through the difficult time that they will have, as they also have to be courageous, struggling to learn to live without you being with them every day. Text them, email them, FaceTime, whatever else y'all do. But maybe even call them, like on the phone, to let them know that you appreciate their sacrifice, their support, and their love. This is especially important to those of you who have parents and family members that could not be here today. It is okay to miss your family and friends, and remember that they will miss you as well. I know that you all will be busy. We often hear from parents and students that they want to connect with each other, but it's hard to find time to chat. So 6 years ago, we started a tradition here at CSU to help students and families stay connected. Something easy and simple. When you are busy and don't have time for long conversations that sometimes your parents might want to have, but you just want to say, hello, I'm okay, and you want to let your loved ones know that you are thinking of them, we created what we call the CSU LOL text. Okay? Now, for most folks, LOL means laugh out loud, right? Not here. Not here at CSU. We decided to be different and redefined LOL in Ram country to mean lots of love. Okay? You can text that to your family members and they will know that you're okay. So many students and families, even though it sounds corny, I know, but over the years have told me that they use the LOL message often to connect. So if you want to use our secret code, please do. If you want to know the story behind the CSU LOL message, you have to either ask a returning student who hopefully was paying attention at their convocation, so your Ram Welcome leaders, your orientation leaders, your RAs, random upper-class students walking across campus. Way to make a friend. Or you can look at the short video on the Division of Student Affairs homepage, and then you'll find out about other resources we have for you. So whether you use CSU LOL or something else, the important message here is that it is important to stay connected with those that love you and that supported you throughout your life before coming here today. What I also want to emphasize is that there are people here at CSU that also care about you and want to support you on your new journey. That includes faculty, staff, returning students, and that also includes all of you. As you heard during Ram orientation, Rams take care of Rams. Rams take action. If you see someone who needs support, a helping hand, maybe just a smile, please be courageous enough to respond. If you don't know how to respond, we will help you learn these important bystander skills. We need each other. Know that you are not alone when you need support. If you need assistance, ask someone. If you see that one of your classmates needs assistance, tell someone. One of our biggest strengths at CSU is our community. You are now part of this community, and we need each and every one of you to be invested in the academic success, the safety, the health, and personal growth in yourself and in all of our community members. Remember that courage is not something we put on a shelf and retrieve only when we think we need it. Courage is required of us every day, and we carry it with us all the time. Make sure that as you begin your journey here at CSU, you intentionally use your courage to do amazing things, to be a better scholar, preparing to make a difference in this world, a better friend, family member, community member, and a global citizen. Again, we are glad that you are here. And one more thing. As I said in the video during orientation, yes, embrace and also enjoy this new journey. Congratulations, you are now officially members of our Ram family. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Provost and Executive Vice President, Dr. Rick Miranda.
Thank you very much, Blanche. As Blanche said, I'm Rick Miranda. I'm the Provost and Executive Vice President here at CSU. Welcome to our community here. I'm honored. My first task is that I'm honored to recognize the faculty and the administration who are here today, wearing their academic regalia, to welcome you into the CSU community and to mark this important transition in your academic careers. Well, first, I'd like to recognize the Platform Party, members of our administration, who work every day to support the students and faculty of Colorado State. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all members of the Platform Party have been recognized. The 14th President of Colorado State, Dr. Tony Frank. I forgot to say, please hold your applause until all are introduced. Robin Brown, Vice President for Enrollment and Access. Pat Burns, Vice President for Information Technology. Blanche Hughes, Vice President for Student Affairs. You've met her already. Lynn Johnson, Vice President for University Operations. Joe Parker, our Director of Athletics. Mary Ontiveros, our Vice President for Diversity. Mary Stromberger, Chair of Faculty Council. Lou Swanson, Vice President for Engagement. Tom Milligan, Vice President for External Relations. Lisa Disleski, our Assistant Dean in the College of Natural Sciences. Ann Gill, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts. Jody Donovan, Dean of Students. John Hayes, Dean, Warner College of Natural Resources. Kelly Long, Associate Dean in the College of Liberal Arts. Dave McLean, Dean of the College of Engineering. Jeff McCubbin, Dean, College of Health and Human Sciences. Jay Menon, Dean, College of Agricultural Sciences. Mark Stetter, Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences. And Beth Walker, Dean, College of Business. Now, we're also joined on stage by the elected leaders of your CSU student body. Jason Sidoriak, President of Associated Students of Colorado State University, and Phoenix Duggar, Interim Vice President of ASCSU. Please join me in thanking our Platform Party for joining us. Now, you're clearly a very rhythmic and musical bunch today. And I'd like to give a shout out to the band. Thanks for joining us as well. Something tells me we'll hear more from them before the night's out here. So. We're also joined today by members of our distinguished faculty and department heads. At this time, I ask them to stand as their name is called so that we may recognize them. Mike Antolin, Chair of the Department of Biology. Gerhard Dangelmeyer, Chair of the Department of Mathematics. Greg Dean, Chair of the Department of Microbiology, Immunology, and Pathology. Chuck Henry, Department of Chemistry Chair. Nancy Miller, Chair of the Department of Design and Merchandising. Chris Orton, Chair of the Department of Clinical Sciences. Lou Ann Reed, Chair of the Department of English. Erica Suchman, University Distinguished Teaching Scholar and Professor of Microbiology, Immunology, and Pathology. That was a long one, yeah. Simon Taveter from the Department of Mathematics and Associate Dean in the College of Natural Sciences. Lisa Youngblade, Department of Human Development and Family Studies Chair. And Mary Vogel, Department of Foreign Languages and Literature Chair. All right. Thank you. Tried not to leave anyone out. I think I got everybody. So Audrey Shillington, Chair of the Department of Social Work. All right. Well, that's a little bit of who we are. Now let's think some about who you are. You know, as a group, we know who you are. You are our newest Rams, our entering class of students. And I say that word students to remind you that this convocation ceremony, that studying is actually a big part of the university experience, and I hope you'll take that to heart as your Vice President for Academic Affairs. I represent all of our faculty here in that role, and I'm welcoming you to the campus today. These academic regalia that we're wearing emphasizes a tradition associated with universities around the world that goes back about a millennium, and I hope focuses your attention for a time this weekend on the importance of your studies here at Colorado State. It will be your primary job in the next years to take full advantage of the educational experiences afforded by our 8 colleges, our 1,600 faculty, hundreds of teaching assistants, and right beside you, thousands of peer students, all thirsty for how CSU is going to transform your lives. Now, in concert with your coursework and degree programs and formal studying, do not ignore the many co-curricular experiences that Colorado State has to offer. Study or education abroad, undergraduate research, internships, service learning, community engagement. We hope you get involved in experiential learning outside the classroom. CSU has just become the academic sponsor for the Semester at Sea program, and you're waving side by side there during the alma mater really kind of made me feel like I was on the ship already. We hope this will enable more of our students to take advantage of that outstanding experience too. Ask about that when the time comes, soon. So we welcome you, our newest Rams. But let's not think solely of the collective you. We're also wondering who you are as individuals. We want to get to know you, the individual yous out there. We want you to learn from us and with us. And as lifelong learners ourselves, we want to learn from you as much as anything. You have a lot to offer all of us, and a lot to offer each other as well. Be generous and share each other, please. You will be changed here. You will be transformed, and you'll be a big part of making that change happen yourself as well. This is a time in your life, your college years, when you have a chance to create something wonderful, to create yourself, to recreate yourself. Embrace the change that is coming. Embrace the creation you are now committing yourself to. Embrace that education, and embrace CSU. This is now your university. Take it, be opened up by it, be changed by it, and change it as well. We look forward to all of us being different and better because you are now part of the CSU community. Go Rams! I forgot one thing. It's now my pleasure to introduce our 14th president of CSU and serving as chancellor of the CSU system, Dr. Tony Frank.
Congratulations and welcome to CSU. Let's give another big round of applause to the band. Best band out there. As Rick said, we expect you to make a mark on this institution. You already are. You enter as the largest class in the history of Colorado State University. You come from every county in the state of Colorado, every state in this country, and nearly 100 countries around the world. You may well be, when all is said and done, the most academically qualified class in the history of the university, and you are without a doubt the most diverse. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. Not simply in the outward ways, not just in race, not just in gender, not just in your backgrounds. You're incredibly diverse in the way you think about things. And we want you to keep that diversity of thought. The university does not want to turn out a group of people that all think the same way. We want you to continue to critique, to challenge, to question, but we also want you to do that in an atmosphere of civility and respect. Over the next 4 years, you will be exposed to ideas in and out of the classroom, some of which will really resonate with you, some of which will make your blood boil. The free exchange and debate of ideas in a safe and respectful atmosphere is heart and soul to the university. Practice it, and it will serve you and our society well when you leave these grounds. You also join an institution of great heritage. Colorado State is of the land-grant university tradition. Born on July 2nd, 1862, when Abraham Lincoln fundamentally changed the way everyone looks at education, and we switched from a system that says education is for the children of one social class to a system that says everyone with the talent and motivation to earn a university degree should have that opportunity, not just at any place, but at a world-class university. So you join this heritage that becomes a part of Lincoln's great tradition, and you join a heritage in which every generation of citizens for the last century and a half has, through thick and thin, come rain or come shine, through world wars and great depressions, have invested in this university. You join an institution where donors have given to programs and scholarship funds, and all of these generations of people and donors invest in a very real sense in you. They've never met you, they don't know you, but they believe in and have confidence in your potential. And so one of the questions you need to ask yourselves is, how much of yourselves will you invest? A university is, in a very real sense, an amplifier of human potential. It builds on whatever you put into it. If you put in a lot of yourselves, a lot will be returned to you. If you hold back and only invest a little, your returns will be limited. I would urge you to commit yourselves, throw yourselves into this, invest what you have. The world that my generation leaves you has serious challenges, and it will require serious efforts from all of you, your very best efforts to address them. A few years ago, I gave a commencement address based on a note that my wife and I had left to our 3 daughters the first time we left them home alone. They were aged 16, 13, and 10, and we probably worried more than parents should, like a lot of parents do. And we left them a note that said, don't forget to check the water. Don't eat all the food the first day. Don't play with the thermostat. Don't forget to wash your hands and take a shower occasionally. And be safe. Don't be stupid. The world that we leave you faces huge challenges. How will you feed 9 billion people? How will you deal with water shortages? How will you address climate change and environmental issues? How will you deal with the problems that every generation before you has failed to solve? Issues of disease, ignorance, poverty, racism, sexism, every other ism that's out there. These are serious challenges. They will require your very best efforts. Put your best into it. And take care of each other along the way. We need every one of you and all your gifts and talents honed at a great institution to help address those problems. In 4 years, there would be nothing better than to stand here and welcome every one of you as you cross the stage with your diplomas. Rams do take care of Rams. And let me pause for a moment here and make a special comment to the men in this audience. Sexual violence is overwhelmingly a male issue. It is on us to stop it, and we can. I'm a big fan of your generation. There's much about you that I think is absolutely remarkable. You are fearless. You have, I think, your heads and your hearts in the right places. I think you will do amazing things. Your generation's age is dawning. Be a part of it. Shine. Welcome to CSU. Go Rams. Now it's my honor to introduce the leaders of your elected student government, the President, Jason Sidoriak, and the Vice President, Phoenix Duggar.
Good evening, Rams. My name is Phoenix Duggar. I'm your student body vice president, and this is Jason Sidoriak, your student body president. We represent all of you on campus. This is why we are here today, to welcome all of the incoming students to Colorado State University. Take a moment to look around. This is where your college experience begins with Ram Welcome and ends with graduation. But before you walk across that stage to receive your diploma, you need to get involved, both in and out of the classroom. In the classroom, you have the opportunity to increase the credibility of your degree with our own honor pledge, one that the student government created to stress the importance of academic integrity. As part of a campus of character, you are able to take ownership in your own academic experience, and we hope we will use this opportunity to increase the value of your degree. But involvement doesn't end in the classroom. It starts from the day one to get involved all around campus and in the Fort Collins community. Put yourself out there and find a place to get involved. We love being Rams, and we hope that you do as well. Involvement starts over the next few days to explore all that CSU has to offer. But don't let it end there. Your impact will be long-lasting.
Oh, is this on? Oh, there we go. Is it working now? All right. Good. So yeah, my name is Jason Storek. I'm your president of student body. Phoenix brought up a good point. Involvement is key to your success on campus. Phoenix and I are here to support you in any way we can. Feel free to stop by and talk to us about how we can make your experience on campus better. My door is always open, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. It is important for each and every one of us to take responsibility as a member of the CSU community to respect ourselves and others. Colorado State and the Fort Collins community are unique. You don't find a group of people like this anywhere else in the country. It is truly extraordinary how the culture of Fort Collins is so respectful of each other and every citizen, which includes all of us. And I think this is why we as a community have been highlighted in the Smithsonian exhibit in Washington, D.C., because we've been able to foster a community that is based on respect and admiration. Do your part to promote a strong CSU and Fort Collins community, because we are unique. Show your Ram pride and support your CSU family. That is the only way we are going to be able to tackle the obstacles that are ahead of us that Dr. Frank was speaking of. It is also important to take pride in the university that you'll call home, and to carry on the traditions of Colorado State University, such as Ram Welcome. There are many other traditions that define what it means to be CSU Ram. One of those is the Forever Green t-shirt, and it looks like you're already participating in that. Every year, you, as a student body, have the privilege of creating and voting on next year's t-shirt. Created by students, for students. Wear it with pride, because you are part of the tradition, the Forever Green tradition. The Ram Welcome experience is just the first step in becoming a proud member of the CSU alumni community. You are now a Ram for life.
And now, please help me in welcoming one of those proud CSU alumni who has made a career out of her commitment and passion to our Ram family. Christy Bolender received her bachelor's degree in business administration in 1993 and master's in business administration in 1995 from CSU, and has been an integral part of our community ever since. Serving in various professional roles across campus, Christy recently moved into her current role as Executive Director of CSU Alumni Association, where she represents her Ram family with pride every day. Please join me in welcoming Christy Bolander.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. On behalf of the Alumni Association, welcome to Colorado State University. Yeah. Today, you begin the walk down a path that was forged by our first three graduates, the class of 1884, Leonidas Loomis, Elizabeth Coy, and George Glover. They knew that an investment in higher education would alter the course of their futures, and I am certain they would be so proud of each of you for committing to the challenge of obtaining your degree and for following in their footsteps to and through Colorado State University. As you have heard from our distinguished campus leaders, many systems are in place to support you through your journey. There are hundreds upon hundreds of staff and faculty members who have made you and your college experience our #1 priority. Your successes while at Colorado State University equate to our professional successes. I can guarantee when you are dressed in your graduation robe in just a few short years, you will feel like your time here has passed much too quickly. Once you graduate, you will join that proud community of Ram alumni, and you will find that they are not only passionate about Colorado State, but also incredibly supportive of you, your fellow Ram. You now have another family, the Ram family, as Dr. Hughes spoke of, which is 200,000 people strong. The Ram family believes in you and wants to support you as you make your way in the world. Right now, our alumni are participating in Colorado State University in record numbers. While other institutions' participation rates are dropping, at Colorado State they continue to grow. Our alumni serve as mentors, they speak in classrooms, they assist with admissions, they come to and volunteer at events like the 42 people who are going to help tonight at the barbecue. They put on their green and gold to cheer on our Ram student athletes. They hire our students or connect them with potential employers, and they give generously back to this campus to create scholarships and to build state-of-the-art facilities, all to support you. When you leave here, we hope that you will also stay connected to your alma mater. We hope your time in Fort Collins is the beginning of a lifelong relationship with Colorado State University, as it was for Leonidas, Elizabeth, and George. Your continued involvement and commitment will ensure that Colorado State University will not only continue to grow, but flourish for our next generation of students. On behalf of the Alumni Association, we are thrilled that you are here and look forward to being a part of your journey. Welcome to the Ram family, and in all that you do, go Rams. And now, to lead us in celebrating CSU pride and spirit traditions, please welcome a familiar face for those of you who are at Ram orientation this summer. Another proud CSU graduate, Zach Mercurio, Assistant Director of Orientation Programs.
All right, new CSU students. So you all are the largest CSU class, and I've heard Moby pretty loud over the years, but I have very high expectations for you that you will be the loudest yet. So I'm going to ask you a very simple question, and I need you to respond to me as loud as you possibly can. So, class of new 2019, are you proud to be a CSU Ram? On behalf of orientation and transition programs, I want to welcome you home to Colorado State University. My name's Zach Mercurio. I serve as the Assistant Director for Orientation Programs, and this is a special time. There's not one time in my life since I've been in college where I've been able to sit in an arena and have one thing in common with everybody around you. You all have two things in common with everybody sitting here. The first is that you're here to graduate. And the second is that you all are CSU Rams. And it's a powerful thing to be part of that kind of community. And Ram Welcome is an experience that builds upon your Ram orientation program, and it's your next step towards graduation. And I've said at Ram orientation before, how you start is typically how you finish. And over these next 4 days, you're going to have the opportunity to interact with staff, faculty, administrators, current students, other new students. And my advice to you is to engage in this Ram Welcome experience. As Blanche Hughes said, you'll never have this experience again. So go through each day, each hour, each minute with your head up, looking for opportunities, seeking understanding of other people's stories, and you will start well here at CSU. You are sitting next to, I think, some of the best examples of what it means to be at a land-grant institution. This place was founded on service and sacrifice, and I think that the mark of a true leader is not the ability to just look forward, but the ability to go back and help others who've come after them. And we have some student staff here that are current students that are working tirelessly these next 4 days, this first year that you have here, to make sure that you start well so you graduate well. And I want to recognize some of these students who are giving back to you so much of what they got to experience. So first, all of the people that make your residence halls home, your resident assistants. If you all give a big round of applause for your resident assistants. You also have inclusive community assistants who are going to help make sure that you have a very safe and welcoming community, so give it up for them. We have over 230 volunteers wearing the gold in this green out who are doing this for a Rocky Mountain Showdown ticket and to give back their experience to you. Engage with them, ask them what it took to be successful here at CSU. Give it up for your Ram Welcome leaders. Now, as we've heard, pride and tradition is so important. And understanding the history and tradition of this university and expressing that as one community is powerful, because these are the people that are going to help you to graduate. And so right now, we're going to transition into our pride and tradition part of convocation. And you all did this at orientation, but now we're going to bring it all together at Ram Welcome. This is our CSU cheer. I need this to be the loudest CSU cheer Moby has ever seen and heard. So, this section right here, you all are going to be the letter C. So why don't you practice that for me? When I point at you, yell C as loud as you possibly can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. C. That was fantastic. You here in the middle, including our amazing band, you are going to be the letter S. So when I point at you, yell S as loud as you possibly can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And of course, we could not do it without you. I had to. You will be the letter U. So when I point at you, yell U as loud as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, and when we're all done, we're going to do that 3 times. CSU, CSU, CSU. After we're done, we're going to put our fists in the air all together very crisply as the class of 2019 and yell Rams. Can you all do that for me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Now, I'd like you to stand if you're able to for this. All right, are you ready? Here we go. All right. Now, I would like you to join your CSU marching band as they present to you the CSU fight song, and proud to be a CSU Ram. Go Rams!
If you don't mind, one more time, can we please hear it individually first for the marching band? The spirit squads. And let's please give a round of applause to Zach and the orientation leaders. From the fight song to the faculty and administrators and academic regalia, tonight's event is steeped in CSU tradition, and one tradition remains, the academic recessional. I ask that everyone please be seated and remain seated to show our respect for the faculty as they exit the arena.